Hey YouTube, it's RaziRantz again, and today I want to talk about people's baggage and punishing them for other people's transgressions. So, as cynical and as jaded as I said I am in previous videos, I kind of look at every new relationship that I partake in as a completely fresh new experience. And so, I know I said all this jazz, but I've met someone new that I'm particularly interested in. And she seems to be pretty interested in me too. So, I'm excited to talk to her. And we've discussed some things, and it's like, we've both been through some shit in the past and everything. And, she watches my videos too. And so, we talked about some stuff that I mentioned in videos and whatnot. And we both agree that because of past situations that we're both a little guarded. Like, we both have up a wall, but I would like to say at least my wall isn't so high that she can't climb over it, and I would hope that her wall isn't so high that I can't climb over it, you know what I mean? Or tear it down or whatever, right? And see, the issue seems to be that I think a lot of people are guarded and they carry a lot of baggage, but once they enter a relationship with someone, they kind of need to let that shit go, because it's like, okay, just using my current situation, say that everything works out fine and I were to allow her over my wall, or she tears down my wall, and it's like, great, this girl's great, I want to be with her, I'm fucking excited, we're together, everything's cool. Sure, I got all my baggage from previous relationships and issues that I've worked out or need to work out or whatever, but in no way, shape, or form am I going to make her carry that and punish her for anything that these previous chicks did to me, And I would hope that she would do the same with her previous men. Because more often than not, I see that I like this person and I want to be with them and I'm happy with them. They've gotten past the wall. But then once they get past the wall, it's like, okay, here, let me take all this and give this to you. And and now our relationship's gonna fucking suck because this guy, because this guy or this girl cheated on me, or this guy or this girl fucking lied to me about something, or oh, you're having a drink? Well, my ex was a fucking total drunk and they used to, cause all kinds of scenes and make me cry or whatever, and it's like, I understand that a lot of that stuff is hard, but it's hard to get over, but it has nothing to do with the new person, because if it did, you'd already know about it before you let that person in. So, I don't know. I gotta say, it kind of feels like I think a lot of people just want a relationship to have a relationship. Or they want a relationship specifically just to cause drama. And I fucking hate drama whores, and I'm not trying to be a drama whore, and I don't want to deal with it. Like I just said to Cutie Pie a second ago, that, I don't want to deal with the drama, I just want to be happy and all that jazz, and she agrees, she feels the same way. And so, it's like, it's a bit ridiculous. It's like, if you're going to open your heart to someone, leave your baggage at the door. And then if there's issues, talk about them, obviously. Talk about it with your new mate, but don't punish your new mate for the previous person's shit. And that's happened to me so many times in the past, and shit, I've even done it in previous relationships, sure, To be honest with you, I've recorded this video 4 or 5 times because I didn't want to talk about a particular sexual situation. But I kept bringing it up. And I think I got one now that is particularly, reflecting on me, because it was somebody else's shit. And it was requested I talk, 60 time stories, but I'll leave that for another video. So yeah, I mentioned it before. I'll probably mention it again, but so-and-so ex-girlfriend, cheated on me a bunch. And so I went into the rest of our relationship feeling very cynical about every male friend that she had. So whenever any male friend would talk to her and want to spend time with her and stuff, I'd be like, well, you cheated on me, so you're just gonna fuck that guy, stuff like that. And it was never the case, at least as far as I know. As far as I know, she was completely faithful the entire remainder of our relationship, but I still had that boiling in the back of my mind. But see, that was a situation where she caused it, and I just couldn't let it go, and that was something that we as the couple need to figure it out, because the baggage was directly reflecting upon her, because she's the one that she fucking caused it. So we break up, and then I go into the next relationship eventually, and I still have that baggage. So same situation. My new girlfriend has guy friends come over to like role play and shit, because they did like D&D and stuff. And so I would be like distrusting of it, because she slept with one of the people that would come over. Now, it was in the past before we got together, but just because that door was opened, like, it kind of weighed on my mind that that door has been opened, so it's going to, it's always an option. And that's not always the case. I mean, I got female friends that door has opened and it closed just as soon as it opened, But I think it just kind of takes maturity and experience, and I guess you can say on that light I don't deal with a lot of mature people. Because in my maturity, and in my sage-like wisdom, I have come to that's such bullshit. I've come to these conclusions, and I just see things now, and it just is so much clearer to me now how to handle certain situations. So I just feel like if you're interested in someone new and you have your walls up, you deal with the baggage while the wall's up, and when that person climbs over it or tears it down, then you leave it. You put your baggage in the closet and you enjoy the time that you're spending with someone. You don't fucking carry that weight on you the whole time, because all you're gonna do is end up hurting yourself, hurting in general, and then hurting the person that you just let inside your your little bubble of personal life. And you might potentially punish them for things that they didn't even do, and then that person will take some of your baggage away with them into their next relationship, and so on and so forth, and it just becomes this vicious cycle of people hurting each other over and over, and I personally don't want that. So like I said with Cutie Pie, I don't want to, to be honest with you, I don't have a lot of baggage that I even need to really get over anymore, because everything with me is has essentially just become red flags. And I'm not looking for red flags in her or in any situation with anyone else, but there's things that just kind of like, if you trigger it, it's just like, I've only seen it happen this one way, so that's how I'm going to deal with it. And I think at this point, you can kind of look at it like it's not exactly fair to feel that way, because it doesn't mean, like, just because I've only seen it happen one way, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen the same way this time. But because I've only seen things happen in one way, it's kind of hard for me to deal with it differently. So I know what my red flags are, but I don't really have like an example I can really say. Yeah, I don't know. But I guess even the friend zone thing, there's certain things that can be said while you're, getting to know someone that could potentially lead to like a friend zoning situation. So it's like, there's something I saw in another video where it's like if a girl's talking to you about how hot some guy is, or like how hot your friend is, that's like, you're in the friend zone, fuck it. And there's a lot of like fawning after celebrities and shit. So I guess if like, I don't really look at it like if say new girl would have tell me like, oh my god, Brad Pitt's so hot, I want to bang him, like, I'm not gonna be like, that means we're friends and I need to fucking, stop caring about you, or just be like whatever. I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of silly, but I don't know. A lot of my red flags are reflecting upon one specific person who was a complete fucking douchebag to me when we were dating, so but basically I don't carry that shit in this new relationship. I'm looking at her like she's new, and I look at her like she's new and it's a fresh start, and there's a lot of things that I'm liking. We haven't gotten to the bad shit yet, so when the bad shit comes around, then we'll see. But like, you know, it's all good. I just don't think people need to continuously hurt one another, because it's like, what's the fucking point? And if you carry too much baggage with you that you can't be happy in a relationship or be happy with someone, then why let your wall down to even let someone in your life? Like I said, I think people are just dating people to hurt them. You know, I was hurt, so therefore I'm going to hurt you. And the person I'm talking about with the red flags would do that all the time with me. She would punish me for shit that her ex did, and even though I'm treating her like a fucking queen, it was, you know, because he did this. That's why, you know, we talked about all the time, because he did that. That's why I feel this way, and because he did that, that's why I do this, and you know, I'm used to this because he did it. And it's like, well, you know what? I'm not fucking him. Okay? Can you just enjoy me? But she was so fucking butthurt over the shit that, you know, Captain Douchebag did over there that she couldn't enjoy me. So, it's stupid, and, you know, don't do that. People need to cut the shit. So I guess that's my 2 cents. I'm tired of talking. I got a headache. So, later, y'all.